Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sabbath. Welcome to Rashis Kama TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Why is CBD a contested area between Azimio and the government? Why is CBD so important to the government? Why do we have elite squads guarding CBD siku za maandamano? Maandamano Mondays and Thursday maandamanos. When you look at the CBD, it is secured by the elite squad. Sio hata askari wa kawaida. Police on horsebacks. Dogs armed to the teeth. What is it in CBD? So in this video, I want to tell you guys the reason behind the government is guarding CBD just like State House. Indeed, what many people don't know is that all the time Raila has been attempting to enter CBD. And it is only when he finds it that it is not possible to enter the CBD, that is when he goes to the estates. So, the CBD, the Central Business District. What is the mission of Raila Amolo Odinga with the CBD? What is the obsession of Azimio with the CBD? So, if you are joining this channel for the first time, it is time to subscribe if you have never, and for our viewers, kindly like this video at this juncture. The first reason why Raila is so keen on entering CBD is because the game will start and end in CBD. The day that Raila Amolo Odinga will enter CBD, that will be a game changer in his struggle for liberation of electoral justice and opening the servers. Indeed, the government knows very well that when Raila Amolo Odinga and his brigade enters the CBD, they will not leave the CBD until the servers are opened. That is the mission. That is the objective. That is the reason why it is a contested area. And now you can imagine Raila saying that he's not going to leave CBD with Kalonzo, with Wamalwa, with Oparanya, and many others. And now, because what will happen is that if they are not going to leave CBD, they are going to camp there. Watapiga kambi CBD. Hawatatoka pale. And camping there, they can camp. I believe that these guys are determined to camp as long as it takes. You can imagine camping on CBD until the servers are opened. It means that they'll sleep in the CBD, they'll eat in the CBD, they'll cook in the CBD, hata kanisa watakuwa wakienda pale, misikiti wenye kusali watasali pale, and this would scare any government. So when you see the elite squad surrounding the CBD, this is the reason behind. Indeed, this is the time that people will take back their power. What many people don't know is that Raila is not very keen to going to State House. He's not very keen. Because what will happen is that in case he enters CBD and camp in the CBD, this will be the same as capturing the city. That is what it means. It means the city will be under the people. It means watu ndio ambao watakuwa wakiongoza jiji la Nairobi, na kile ambacho kitafanyika ikiwa wataingia pale, because of the high rate of joblessness in this country, idleness, nothingness, name it, because this is a country where more than 90% of the youth are jobless. They don't have anything to do. Some of them educated. Some of them have degrees, masters. Some even have PhDs. And they have no jobs. So what it means is that they can only join Raila Amolo Odinga in the CBD. And now, I want you to imagine just Kibera. Because I believe in Kibera, nobody can be left out. Just imagine Kibera, the residents of Kibera coming to the CBD. What will happen? Hapo ndipo siafu wataingia jijini. Hapo ndipo sisimizi wataliteka jiji. Again, imagine now the people of Kibera, and then you add just to another low-edge estate like Mathare. So these two estates, the residents of these two estates alone, Mathare, leave alone even Bakasi, Dadora and others, Kibera and Mathare can bring the government down by just camping in the CBD. Camping in the CBD for just 1 week. And that is why the CBD is a contested area. And that is why the government is guarding the CBD more than the State House. In fact, in the CBD, you find more policemen, some in uniform, others mingling with the crowd, just to ensure that Raila does not enter the CBD. And the funny thing is that Raila is not ready to blink. The man is not blinking. So it means, finally, this man will enter the CBD. It means this man will succeed in his mission. And that is why, if you look at William Samoei Ruto has become a bit reconciliatory. Ukimtazama vizuri sana, ukimsikiliza toni yake, vile ambavyo anaongea, utaona mtu ambaye ako tayari kuongea na labda kuelewana na Raila Amolo Odinga. And because the government knows this, when you listen to Rigathi Gachagua and his team of Ishongwa and others, the Kikuyu Mafia, ukiwasikiliza sana wale ambao wako UDA, utaona kwamba if there's something they would not like to hear, if there's something that they would not like to see, it is Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto in talking terms. Indeed, they thrive in this kind of situation. They thrive when the nation is divided. They thrive when Raila and Ruto are in disagreement. Wakati ambapo hatawezi kuangaliana, hatawezi kusemezana neno lolote. Wakati huo ndio ambapo wanafurahi sana, sababu wanajua vizuri sana kwamba vita vya panzi ni furaha ya kuguru. Sasa wao ndio kuguru, na kile ambacho kilichopo ni kwamba wanajua Raila Amolo Odinga can easily displace the Kikuyus from the government, even without being in government. Just the way he supported Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. If he decides to support William Samoei Ruto, that would be a game changer. That would aid the Kikuyus' influence in William Samoei Ruto's government. So that is why you see that William Samoei Ruto is now becoming a bit reconciliatory. Na jambo hili ndilo ambalo limewakasirisha sana wana Mlima Kenya. Again, when Raila enters the CBD, if he was to enter the CBD, this would bring the government into a halt. This would grind William Samoei Ruto's government. The government will grind to a halt. Remember, it is in CBD that you have important government offices. The headquarters of many government businesses is in CBD. That means that the people will be controlling the government. That means that the government officers or the government officers will not be able to access their offices. That is why the CBD is a contested zone. Again, it means the county government will not be able to operate. The county government cannot be able to do its work. It means that Sakaja and his team cannot be able to do anything. Nairobi will grind to a halt. No business, no collection of taxes, no nothing. That is why the CBD must be protected at all costs. But the big question is, for how long is the government going to protect the CBD? For how long is Raila Amolo Odinga going to sustain this? Because all said and done, mhini na mhiniwa jao yao ni moja, kwamba wakati ambapo jibwa linalifukuza sugura, kila mmoja wao anachoka na kuhema. But who will blink first? Because when I look at the determination of Raila Amolo Odinga and Martha Karua, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and others, I don't think they are ready. I don't see them giving in anytime soon. When I look at William Samoei Ruto and the people who are surrounding him, William Samoei Ruto can blink fast. But the people who are surrounding him can leave his government. The people who have been supporting him, the Kikuyus, because without the Kikuyus, there is no government. Without the Kikuyus, there is no UDA. What you have is a Kalenjin party. And that is why William Samoei Ruto ako katika njia panda. Inambidi afanye uamuzi mgumu sana ili aweze kuleta nchi au kutoka katika hali hii in a win-win situation. But the funny thing is that Raila is not giving in to any demands, even when the diplomats are trying to convince him to call off the mass action and use dialogue. He has dismissed them. Indeed, he was not happy with the way the diplomats were saying that we had fair elections. He did not buy this idea. He did not agree with them. So that means that Raila's team is going to sustain the mass actions. Again, what this means that if he enters the CBD, the international community will have to intervene. Because we cannot have a situation, we cannot have a country on gridlock. We cannot have a country where the peoples from the slums, where the peoples from Azimio, call them the Azimio supporters, are camping in the CBD. And do you know why Raila wants to go to the CBD? Yes, because there's nothing the government can do. Do you think the government can kill people if they go to the CBD and camp there? There's nothing it can do. If you remember, there was a time that during the second liberation, kuna wakati ambapo kina mama wakiongozwa na Wangari Maathai, kina mamake Koigi wa Mwere and others, there was a time they camped in Uhuru Park. Na wakavua guo. Yeah, wakavua guo. And ilikuwa ni aibu sana. And there's nothing that the government could do. And Moi was mad. Moi was mad with Wangari Maathai. And there's nothing he can do. Because now, even if the people were to go to CBD, camp there is nothing that the government can do. The government can only use water canisters. But the people are so much determined. The government can only use tear gas. The people are so much determined. We have seen now even women coming out. We have seen the effects of these maandamanos. It is affecting the children. It is killing the children, innocent children. Even when they are asleep, wakati wengine watoto wamelala, lakini wanapulizwa na vitoza machozi kushtukia mtoto ameaga. It has happened, and it happened. For how long can this continue? So the CBD is the secret behind Raila's move. So sio kwamba aliamka siku moja wakiwa na Martha Karua wakasema watu wakutane CBD. Sio kwamba walishtukia. Ni jambo ambalo walikuwa wamepanga, na ni jambo ambalo wanajua matukio yake. And again, the media, the attention of the world media would be focused in the CBD, would be focused in Nairobi, would be visiting these people, because it will look like the internally displaced persons. It will be very, very funny. And, you know, here, the people can be fed, they can be able to feed themselves, and they can be able to live there. And this can't be stopped. If you ask me, the government, serikali lazima ikuja na mikakati ya kutatua tatizo hili, because I don't think that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to bring. Ukiangalia upande wa serikali, utaona hasira nyingi sana. Utaona wamekasirika sana kwa sababu Raila Amolo Odinga, hata wakati ambapo yule senator wa US katika alijaribu kuongea na yeye, he gave his conditions, and he told him that the servers must be opened. That is the conditions that he gave the senator. And if Ruto was to open the servers, you know, people are saying that he cannot open the servers. He can. What needs to be done by opening the servers is simply having an independent audit. Yes, independent audit. The servers are audited. And if it is proved that William Samoei Ruto won the elections, don't you think that would be the end of maandamano? Don't you think it is easier to open the servers, to audit the servers, than to sustain or to continue spending a lot of money, losing a lot of money? Kwa sababu unajua, zikifunguliwa idhihirike wazi kwamba kile ambacho kilifanyika ni kwamba Ruto won the elections and Raila lost, that would be the end. But now, the government is not keen on opening the servers. Reasons? They know that it will be exposed. They know that this things is going to expose things that are going to bring problems to this country. Because if it is proved that William Samoei Ruto did not win the elections, then it means Raila has to be sworn in. That is what it means. The rightful candidate who won the elections has to be sworn in. So the contest, the conflict that is in Kenya, though is also about the high cost of living, the main thing is about the servers. The main thing is about the electoral justice. Because I believe that although the government can do a number of things to bring the cost of living down, like now, for instance, if they were to bring back the subsidies in fuel, electricity, and so on and so forth, I believe they can be able to bring the cost of living down. But starting today, unajua bei ya kila kitu itapanda kutokana na kule kupanda kwa gharama ya stima. From today, 1st April, you'll be paying more on electricity. And that is why you see Raila Amolo Odinga going mad with this government. I don't know what you think, but if you ask me, CBD will be a game changer when Raila enters the CBD. Happy new month, and may you have a blessed Sabbath. Bye-bye.